Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Happy season.
We have an extra square.
2.
Square 3.
There's a third
Oh, wait,
square.
we should cover. Meg, cover. Oops, I said her name.
Oh.
Cover her window. That's what they do now. The big river. Ta-da!
Oh, do
Okay,
they?
let's get right into it. Can you tell? Lindsay and I are way
Oh,
excited.
nice fingerprints, Meg. You have a good print.
You see how
Thanks,
focused
girl.
Lindsay is right now? Do we all see that?
Focused.
I
What are we
should-
doing here?
We are here to launch season 2. And more important, we have a guest.
Our very first guest.
And that guest is one of my favorite people in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, I hand it to Lindsay to introduce our superstar guest. Kicking off with us, season 2, Meg Kerr.
Hi, Meg.
Oh my gosh. Hi, guys.
We are so excited to have you. Sean said that you're one of his favorite people. You are literally one of my favorite people in the industry. So welcome, Meg. We are so excited to have you chatting with us today.
I'm so happy to be here. You guys are two of my favorite peeps too. I was like kind of super flattered to get invited to chat with you guys because I listen to your podcast a lot. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing.
Oh my God, were you that one listener? Do you think she was that one listener? Oh, Meg,
Our
thank
fan
you.
has joined us today.
Our
fan.
I should have brought like a big foam finger, you know?
Our
we should
fan
make those.
won the contest. Our one fan won the contest. Anyways,
Here's
Go
to
ahead,
you.
Lindsay.
So, as we both have now said, Meg is one of our very favorite people in the industry, and we're so excited that she's joining us today. So, just to give you a little bit of background about Meg, Meg and I probably met, I want to say 12 or 13 years ago when we were
Yikes.
advertising infants, per se.
advertising infants.
And Sean, you
Oh,
would have
you
met Meg
wish.
just before that, right? You would have met Meg just before that.
A few years. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was a fetus, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Advertising fetus. That's what we are. So we've grown a little bit since then. Meg has worked in a variety of different strategy roles since we all kind of kicked off our careers together a long, long time ago. Really starting in social and digital. That's where we kind of first met, really focusing on social and digital strategy, content creation, and things like that. And now has moved on to brand. And Meg is now head of planning at an independent agency called doug&partners, which is a new role for you. Congrats, Meg.
Thanks, guys. It's awesome. I'm loving it.
Out of the big TO. That's all I got.
It's great. Yeah, we're located in the Junction, so it's actually really cool to kind of be out of the two, I'd say like advertising alley areas, like King West or the Village, Liberty Village. So it's amazing. I'm loving it. Great team over there. So super happy to be there. But enough about me, guys. Today is actually sort of a pretty significant day, and it's all about you because season 2 is launching, and I have the distinct honor of getting to sort of talk to you guys about that so people know what they're in for. So, okay, the first question that I wanted to get into, I'm going to just get right into it.
Okay.
Obviously, I listened to the wrap-up, finale episodes, part 1 and 2 of season 1. And
Thank you.
First and foremost, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome for that listen. Boom.
Thank you for listening.
And
You're
that
welcome.
makes her our number one fan.
Drive that
But you
performance,
guys-
baby.
You're welcome. You guys actually outlined sort of the 3 key takeaways or themes that you guys were sort of obsessed with or thought were most important in season 1. And the number one thing that you guys unanimously agreed on, which I found out is rare that you unanimously agree on something. So that's pretty cool.
What was it?
is the importance of brand purpose. I'd love to hear how you guys define your purpose.
Good question, Meg.
You know what? Like, I love your question, Meg, because you call out our differences. But the one thing that Lindsay and I are both the one thing I love about Lindsay is her passion for brands. And I think, what we want to do is really celebrate the incredible power brands with purpose have. This is such a hot thing right now.
I mean, I think the The fact that we believe so much in brands and marketing and the power of positive brands, it's really our purpose is to help bring that forward in an entertaining way. So a lot of the times
To the
when you
masses.
listen to, when you listen to podcasts, business podcasts and things like that, it can be very educational, it can be very dry. So I think that's really the purpose of our podcast, is to help people see the value of marketing, help them see the impact that brands can have in the world, and bring it in a fun and entertaining way that people actually want to listen to.
I love that. So, given your purpose, that extends far beyond just a podcast. So, can people expect anything beyond a podcast from the Two Marketeers? Maybe 6 months, 12 months, 5 years from now? What are your grand visions to living that purpose?
Coffee mugs. Yetis.
Foam fingers have now been just added to the list.
Foam fingers? Love it.
So for season 1, we were, just getting episodes and getting our groove going on. And now for season 2, this is going to be our full brand launch. So we're actually launching for real, right, Sean?
Yeah, it's really exciting. We've got our new website. So same URL as before, but totally full experience for the user. The twomarketeers.ca. The twomarketeers.ca. We also are dabbling in video, as some of our friends on social might have noticed, a YouTube channel. So we're going to be dabbling with some snippets. So anything from 30 seconds to 5 little plus minutes. We've captured some of the sweetest parts of our episodes and we'll continue to do so. So we look forward to more fans that maybe don't have the 35, 40 minutes required to listen to a full episode. Last but not least is LinkedIn. We have a presence there, but we haven't launched it. So from our more professionally oriented audience, that will be a great place to really keep up on what's going on with us. And we look forward to hearing from our community there. So we've been busy.
Amazing. So a massive expansion in terms of where the Two Marketeers is going to show up. Love that for you guys. Excited to follow you on all those new channels. So what I'm also curious about, we've talked about where you guys are going to show up. What about the what? So what kind of topics or themes are you guys going to be covering in season 2?
Brand purpose.
Just beating a dead horse, eh? Sean and Lindsay? Just beating that dead horse.
We always cover things that are timely and trendy and the most up-to-date kind of conversations about what's going on in the world of marketing and advertising. But I think also for season 2, we're going to be really focusing on the future of work. That's going to come to life, I think, in a bunch of different ways, not only us as kind of freelance consultants, working in a variety of different places for a variety of different people and what that kind of model looks like. So for people who are kind of, jumping into this for the first time over the last year, I mean, Sean has a lot of experience in that. I have a little bit of a hand up before COVID started, but we'll really be talking about...
I think you've done 5 years in a year. So I think you've accelerated that. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm an accelerated trend living proof. So we'll be talking about that, not only kind of freelance modeling, diversification of talent, things like that, but also what that means for the future of work produced in our industry. So how that impacts marketing, how that impacts advertising and brands, and really what the future of, campaigns and creative and positioning and the future of that type of work, what that looks like.
Yeah. And I think it's how does the future of work impact future work? Hashtag that, right? Because it's like, that's what we're there. That's the outcome of everything we talk about is we look at work and really make the commentary of, how did it get there? And I think the future of work is very exciting to us because it's going to be I believe it's going to be a real spark to creativity like we've never seen. The first season was really about our thoughts. And of course that will continue. But I think coming out of it, as Lindsay said, is what's next that's a question we have for everyone, not a question we want to answer ourselves.
Yes.
And Meg has to go. I think we're done here. Wow. Meg, thank you so much.
Oh, my absolute pleasure. I was so excited to get to kind of jam with my one of my favorite podcasts.
Thanks for joining, Meg. The one thing is that we talk too much and you didn't get to talk enough. So we can't wait to have you back and do an actual episode with you because we want to hear more about what you have to say as well.
Let's do it.
I can't wait to hear about your exciting new role. So we'll talk soon.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Meg.
Bye.
All right, listeners.
See you soon.
See you season 2. Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed it.
New episodes launch every 2 weeks, so be sure to subscribe to the Two Marketeers Podcast wherever you like to listen.
Or go to the twomarketeers.ca and connect with us.
That's the twomarketeers.ca. Spell it out.
We are everywhere.
The Two Marketeers Podcast.
This podcast is over.